Hey, how's it going? Golden Acorn reenacting here today. Here I have for you is a video on basic uniforms of the United States infantrymen during the Second World War. These uniforms in particular are going to be based more on my two impressions that I mainly do, which one is Golden Acorn, the 87th Infantry Division, and the other one right here is 1st Infantry Division. So, following this is going to be going through basically what I wear to events and what I suppose, what I recommend that you guys get for when you're doing yours. Alright, so starting off, right here, I have my M1943 jacket. This one in particular is made by At the Front. Not much to say. This is the basic assault jacket type thing, you could call it, field jacket of the United States Infantry. This is going to fall into play late 44 and more into 45. You wouldn't see these on D-Day. These were showing up more post D-Day, more around the Market Garden era. Moving on from that, what every infantryman needs is his M37 mustard wools. Right here I have my top and trousers are underneath it. These were both made by Sturm, I believe. I know everybody bashes Sturm, but these turned out pretty good. The wool itself has a weird texture to it, but as it is, it looks pretty good. Moving on down the line, you don't see these very often in combat, but I prefer them for sleeping and more static displays where you just get to sit around. These are my HBTs, or herringbone twill. These are more of a lightweight summer uniform. They were made in dark shades and light shades. Here I have a dark shade top and light shade trousers. These are nice. They're comfortable. They're made by At the Front. Highly recommend them if you're going to do something in Sicily era, 1943. That's where these were most commonly found, but you could see these all the way up through D-Day and stuff like that. Yeah. So moving on, if we're going early war, anything of that such, I have my M1941 field jacket. This is set up for first ID, and I have my gasper starter on because it's still set up from D-Day Conneaut when I invaded there. This is the summer model, so there's no wool lining here, by At the Front. I really like this jacket, mainly because it's cool, and if it does start to get cold outside, I can always throw on a wool sweater underneath. So yeah, we'll go on to headgear. Actually, no, my bad. We'll go on to some more accessories. Right here is a basic trouser belt. This is a reproduction belt with original buckle. Nice and simple. For more of your dressier occasions, I have my original khaki tie, which I have pre-tied. I slip it over my head. Sure, a lot of guys do that nowadays. Along with that, I went to Walmart. Cheap bandana. It's correct, but not really. It's a half and half era. They were seen, but they're not really. They're not military issue. They'd be private, but private purchase. My bad. But I keep it mainly in my pocket or whatever. A few reenactments I do. A lot of guys are smoke grenade friendly or smoke grenade happy, more like that. It's hard to breathe, so I normally put this out of my pocket and I'll throw it over my mouth real quick to help me breathe. Moving on from that, we'll go on to headgear real quick. Simple headgear. Here's your basic Jeep cap. I recommend everybody has one of these because it's warm. It keeps you warm if you're doing a colder event. But in the summer, it doesn't exactly kill you. I've worn mine to multiple summer events, and it really works for everything. We're walking around camp, or if you're sitting in a combat zone, it always works. If you're wearing HBTs, you want to go with something more lightweight and cool. Simple At the Front HBT cap. Or I forgot to mention the G cap. The Jeep cap was also made by At the Front. But yeah, At the Front HBT cap. These are nice, simple. I like them. That's really all I can say about them. Moving on here, this is a Man of the Line Daisy May cap. These aren't on the front here. I have the 87th Infantry Division patch on it. Please excuse me. But yeah, this is Man of the Line in Daisy May cap. This itself is Farby to see in the combat zone mainly. But the 87th was seen with these in training, and I do a back home training impression, so it works. I like it. So Yeah, 1 second, and then we'll get right down to footwear. Alright, sorry about that. I had a quick interruption. I thought somebody was at the front door. Moving down to footwear. If you're going to do anything early war to mid-war, I recommend, let's get more into the light with these. These are Type 2 service shoes, or you could use rough outs. Mainly it's the low-cut boot. These were seen all the way through the war, but when you do see these, I do team them up with a good set of gaiters or leggings, both of which were made, well, the gaiters as well as the service shoes were made by At the Front. So I wear a size 3R. Moving up, what I also wear, we're going late war. What I do with 87th a lot is I have a pair of double buckle boots. These are really nice, dubbed, snow sealed. They're lightweight. They're the man line version. As you probably see, it's kind of a crappier interior, but I was sketchy about them, but I got them really cheap, and I've worn them to multiple events, and they are holding up nice and strong. Also, too, if you're doing late war, depending on your unit, you can get away with these. These are Corcoran jump boots. These are actually reproduction made. Let's see if I can find the tag. Yeah, right here, made by Corcoran. These are insanely nice. It takes a while to break them in, but once you get them, these are some of the nicest boots you can get, in all honesty. Why is a reproduction nowadays for the price? So, yeah, that's basically it for uniforms and such. If you like the video, leave me a like. Go ahead, subscribe if you'd like. More videos are to follow. And if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, just go ahead and shoot those down below. I'll have a few links to a few different gear items here, to a lot of the different companies I order from. Those will all be in the description. So, thanks for watching, and have a good one.